The third night of competition at the AusCycling Track National Championships. Slightly shorter program than we've seen over the first couple of days, Kate, but still plenty of great racing.
Yeah, and with some scintillating heat out on the boards, I think the riders were pretty glad for a shorter night, to be honest. We had the elite women's team's pursuit final, as well as the under-19 men and women's pursuit finals. Scott, there were some cracking times on a fast track.
Final lap to go now. 4:10 is the time with 1 lap to go, so it is going to be a fair way out of any of the national records for the team pursuit for the ladies. The championship record is 4:19 and they've gone outside that as well, so it won't match former times ridden by state teams, but time of 4:26.388, average speed of 54 kilometres per hour. Well done to South Australia. Will Holmes won the under-19 individual pursuit last night, and he's in there with Leo Zimmerman, who was the silver medalist 2 years ago in the individual pursuit for the under-19s. And Oliver Bledden has just returned from Jakarta 2 or 3 weeks ago now, riding for Australia in the Nations Cup. So a very well accomplished rider in Ollie Bledden. And they've thrown Angus Miller in there as well. So this is a really good quartet, and you expect them to go a little bit quicker than we saw from the composite team.
Gee, these South Australians, they're zipping along this team. 1 lap to go. It's important that they lay down a good time here too, Scott.
Well, looking to go under 4 minutes. I'm not sure if they're going to quite get there. It's going to be just over the 4. It is, well, spot on. Look at that. 4 minutes, 0.49. So it didn't quite get to squeeze down into the 3:59s. But regardless, for a state team that is a combination of under-19s and elites, that is a super quick time. Well done to South Australia. Our para-athletes were also back out tonight, and it was the men's tandem sprint final. So they'll come around now to hear the bell. 1 lap to go, and Western Australia in good control of the race so far. The South Australians step out to try and come past, but there's too much speed on the front. They can't get up around the outside of Peris and Zachariah. And while they hug the bottom of the track with a superior speed, they ride themselves to a gold medal. So Kane Peris and Luke Zachariah from WA pick up gold in the para-tandem.
The elite and under-19 women had a 500-metre time trial, and Scott, it was 1,000 metres for the elite men and the under-19s.
McCaig underway, 34.382 this afternoon. She was the 4th fastest. She wouldn't have been too happy with that, but regardless, gets another chance here to try and rectify proceedings. 1 lap competed, and number 1 pops up in front of her name. 19.64 for the first lap. Super quick start from the youngster from Victoria, the 19-year-old Alessia McCaig. She wants to add to that silver medal from the sprint, and she is going to be the fastest. 33.867. Wow, that was quick.
That was sensational.
Tate Ryan from South Australia accelerates away from the start gate. 4 laps of the track. He was the fastest in qualifying, significantly quicker than everybody else. He's way out in front in terms of time splits, but he's fading a little bit as he comes towards the line. 103.9 to beat, and it's 103.4. Fastest in the first 3 splits, fastest at the end as well, but gee, that last lap hurt. He really started to fade, but still did enough to take the gold medal. So 2 gold medals to Tate Ryan, the sprint and now the kilometre time trial in the under-19 category. He's underway, the big Queenslander. He was good in the sprint finals. Now let's see what he can do. He does have an endurance background. He did start out racing criteriums here in Brisbane, then made the switch to pure sprint, and he has gotten better every year since doing so. Last lap now for Byron Davies. Fastest time, significantly quicker from everyone else that's come tonight. Can he hold on? This is the tough point down the back straight. You can see that he's slowing. Visibly, the cadence is going down as he's fighting to get to the line, trying to be under 1 minute, and he has. 59.517. He has improved 0.4 of a second from this afternoon. 59.5, new best time from the big man from Queensland, Byron Davies.
I've worked pretty hard for this one, so pretty stoked, and to do it on home crowd is pretty big one for me.
Well, coming up on the 4th night of competition, we go into some bunch races and the Kirins start to get underway. So that is going to be sensational to watch. Make sure you tune in.